Okay, welcome everybody. I'm Loretta FRK, Rowland-Kitley. Let's get this party started. So, I think I'll change the view just a bit here. Make sure everybody can see things, hopefully. Oh, that's even worse. Let's try this way. It's a little better. And go ahead and warm your bodies up. Shake everything out, loosen everything up. I'm going to change my mat just a little bit. And let's get moving. Move your bodies, lots of breathing. Let's take those deep cleansing breaths first. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Keep the feet flat on the floor, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body as you reach. Now let's check that posture again, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower down. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening the torso as you roll. Breathing. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. We're going to start warming our bodies up today, probably kind of from the center up and then down. So, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Place the hands on the front of the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bend at the hips. Nice flat back, head and neck, and extension of the spine. I'll turn to the side. You want to flat back as best you can. You want to push out the glutes when you're bent at the hips. If you keep the knees straight or the legs straight, then you're going to get a better hamstring and glute stretch. If you bend the knees, you just won't get that, but you'll still warm your body up. And then just release and relax down. Keep those abs in tight, head, neck, and arms relaxed. You can kind of rotate a little bit at your own pace from side to side. No jerky motions. Make sure it's all fluid. Keeping the legs and hips stationary. And then slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed until the head comes up, and then bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhaling again, stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. I like to pick up the opposite heel, but you don't have to. I think it helps me stretch a little bit more up that side. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, abs in nice and tight, arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary throughout, take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, let's do that again. Take a deep breath in and exhale to the left. Front inhaling, exhale right. Front inhaling, exhale, bring those arms all the way up to the top. Take a deep breath in, exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Breathe in. Sorry, I forgot to turn my watch on. How silly of me. Not sure I can even find it. But keep rolling those shoulders back. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Finally found it at the end. I apologize for that. Your shoulders are going to be great, nice and warmed up. Now, take a deep breath in, checking that posture. Exhale and bring that right arm straight up. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane and stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the left shoulder in that same plane and feel the stretch of the right side of your body. Breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body, staying in that same plane. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Check that shoulder and arm, look up. Align the other shoulder and feel the stretch of the left side of your body. Breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees, knees over the feet in this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. I'll turn to the side. Look up at the fingertips if you can. Breathe and keep those abs in nice and tight. Push out through the glutes as you're bent at the hips, then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen. Tighten the glutes and arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathe. Up inhale. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, check that posture and bring the shoulders up by the ears, no neck, arms are relaxed. If you want a little more here, you can come up on those toes and you can bend the knees, just working on balance and your legs a bit. And then you can release and reach down, long arms, long neck. Imagine touching the floor with the fingertips and the ceiling with the top of your head. Then release. Bring the arms all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms up. Now bend the elbows and take the fingertips and place them on your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, keeping the body stationary. Just bring the upper body in the same plane to the right. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, just the upper body in the same plane to the left. back up, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just that upper body to the left. Front inhaling. Exhale, just the upper body to the right. Front inhaling. Exhale, straighten the arms, palms up, bring those arms all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, prayer position, hands to heart. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Again, roll those shoulders back. Just a couple each side now. Good for your posture, good for your shoulders and your arms. Straighten those arms for full range of motion. Now we'll work on our heads and our necks a little bit. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Turn your head at your own pace from side to side, from one extreme to the other. No jerky motions. You may hold the extremes a bit, but make sure your movement is nice and fluid. And when you're finished, come back to the center looking forward. Then take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest and press the chin into the chest. Release. Heavy head throughout, roll over to the left shoulder. Always feel the stretch of the opposite side of the neck and keep those shoulders back and down throughout. If you have any neck issues, only roll back and forth in the front. If not, roll back to the center back, jaw closed. And then right shoulder. Feel the stretch on the opposite side. Roll down, pressing the chin into the chest at the front again. Release and go in the opposite direction. Roll to the right shoulder. Roll back if you can. Roll to the left shoulder. And roll back down, pressing the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side. And now shake each foot out also. Very good. Okay. Upper body hopefully is nicely warmed up. Lower body a little bit too. So now, hands on the waist or the hips. Imagine something wrapped around your hips. We're going to clean the inside of the barrel. So push forward, to the left, roll back, roll right, roll forward. Hands on the waist or the hips. Left again, back, abs in tight throughout. Right and forward. Opposite direction now. Right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, just bring each knee up at your own pace. Slowly bring the knee up and put it back down, fluid motion. Just working on your balance just a little bit. Precursor to what we're going to do in a bit. So now feet out to the sides. Push forward. Roll to the left. Roll back. Roll right. Roll forward. Again, left. Back. Right. Forward. Opposite direction. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Right. back, left, forward, back to the center. Have the toes out and the heels in. So your feet are about at a 45-degree angle. You may keep your hands on the waist or the hips if you choose, or bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower those arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right, knee over the foot. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left in the same manner, knee over the foot. Back up, inhale. Exhale, right again. You may repeat it, or you may reach down toward the floor, but try to keep a nice flat back, head and neck, and extension of the spine. Abs in tight throughout. Back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, do on the left as well. Breathing. Keep those abs in tight throughout. T position, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat what you did or cross over, opening to the back, looking up. Breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, whatever you did on the right, do on the left as well. Breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. I'm going to bring my feet in somewhat. About 1.5 times the width of my shoulders. Feet still at a 45-degree angle with the toes out, heels in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees and lower those hips. You can put your hands on the lower thighs, right above the knees, and straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, lowering the hips. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend and lower. Now, you can keep your hands here or see if you can place your fingertips or palms on the floor in front of your feet and under your shoulders for balance. Then see if you can bring the heels up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Now, T position, palms down, low hips, palms up, and slowly come all the way up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower those arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. Loosen up the shoulders too. Hopefully your body's nicely warmed up. We're just going to add a little balance now. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. If you have difficulty with balance, stand by something so you can put a finger or two, a hand on it, or just if you know it's there. Sometimes emotionally that helps, or psychologically. So nice and tall. Focus on that spot in front of you that doesn't move. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in front of you. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring the left knee up in front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Up, inhaling, focus on that spot. Exhale, bring that right leg in front of you. Leg is straight, foot is flexed, point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale out to the side in the same manner. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back, tighten that glute, leg is straight, foot is flexed, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring the left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back, tighten the glute, point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right knee up in front of you again. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, turn it out to the side. Bring that right knee up to the side, inhaling. Exhale, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, turn it to the side. Bring that left knee up and to the side, inhaling. Rotate it to the front and lower, exhaling. Now, bend both knees, breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale. Shake out, moving your hips from side to side. Now, let's go ahead and do just a little bit of we're going to do a sun salutation. Just a little bit of triangle and lunge work, not a lot. But I'm going to have my left foot pointed forward, my right foot perpendicular to it. Walk it out about twice the width of the shoulders. Now bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and bend that right knee over the right foot in this warrior two posture. Torso tall, arms parallel. Look at those fingertips over the bent right knee. Breathe. Straighten that leg, inhaling. Exhale, bend that knee again, bend the elbow. Bring that left arm up as an extension of the torso and leg. Try not to put real weight on that right elbow. Look up and breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, bring the arms up now, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Push the left hip out, lower the right arm down to the right leg. Bring the left arm straight up and slide down in the same plane. If you start coming forward, then go back up where it was. Just go to your limit and hold it. Lengthen the spine. Stack the shoulders if you can. Reach up, look up, and breathe. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Now back up to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Look at your legs and do exactly the opposite. My feet were starting to slide a little bit there. I put lotion on my feet, I shouldn't have. I suggest you not do that, and I won't do that in the future. Okay, now we'll try it on this side of our bodies. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bend into that warrior two posture. Looking over those fingertips, abs in tight, breathing. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, bend that knee, bend the elbow, bring that right arm up. Try not to put real weight on the left arm. Reach up, look up, and breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, straighten that leg. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Inhale. Exhale and push that right hip out. Lower the left arm down and slide down that left leg, staying in the same plane. Just go to your limit and hold it. Breathing. Now back up to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, both feet pointed forward and just walk those feet in. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening the torso as you do. I could very easily have gone down into the splits there. My feet were sliding that much. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. I had to use a lot of muscles to stay still there. So shake everything out. Let's do a little balance before we do our sun salutation. Let's do a tree on each side of our bodies. Actually, you can do a tree if you want, but I'll talk you through the eagle, which some people consider a more advanced tree. It's definitely a balanced posture. And there are lots of different ways to get into it. I'm going to teach you the way I was taught. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Bend both knees. Cross the right leg over the left. Keep the knees bent, arms up, inhaling. Exhale, left arm over the right. Modified prayer position. Focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Now, up inhaling, exhale, and come down. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up, exhale, reach and lower. Now relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Wrap that left arm around the right. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, right arm over the left. Bend the elbows, modified prayer position. Focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Release, coming up, inhaling. Exhale and come down. Now check that posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now, let's do our sun salutation. Shake things out, make sure you're nice and loose. Stand at the front of your mat. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips, and come down into Ardha Uttanasana. With the fingertips on the mat beside the feet, you can use blocks if you want. You can modify with your fingertips anywhere on the front of your legs. Keep your back as long and flat as possible. Push out to the glutes, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Abs in tight always, and breathe. And you may hold it here or lower the palms down into Uttanasana. Palms on the surface below you. Breathing, only bending the knees if you need to. Now bend the knees enough to bring both feet back, hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate the shoulders down from the outside so that the palms, actually the triceps, are somewhat facing downward. Push out to those glutes and breathe in this downward facing dog. You can always modify down on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. We're just going to hold it here for a while. You can always modify on your knees if you choose, but try to stay high on those shoulders. Try to make sure your rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Head and neck is an extension of the spine, and you're always breathing. Now bend the elbows and come down into an elbow plank or a low hover. You can always modify by lowering those hips and the legs to the floor if you choose. Try to stay high on those shoulders and breathe. Now lower the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor into the elbow cobra. Look high. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck, high on the shoulders. You may hold it here or come into the Sphinx with the palms on the floor in front of you. Breathe. You may hold it here or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to that full cobra, high on the shoulders. Look up and breathe. Now, bend the knees coming up on all fours and slide back either into a puppy pose with the forearms and head on the floor, rear end up in the air, or come all the way down into a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can, arms still outstretched, head and neck relaxed, abs in tight, breathe. You could do the restorative moon if you want, with the knees out at the edge of the mat, and lower the body down in between. So do what works for you. Breathe. Take a deep breath in as you get up on all fours. Exhale, make sure the knees are underneath the hips and the palms are underneath the shoulders. We're going to do some hip postures here after we do some cat-cow stretches. So you have a nice flat back to start with. We're going to breathe into them. A cow is where you arch and look up, arch that back, push out through the glutes. And then a cat is where you round and relax the head and neck down, abs in tight throughout. And then we'll do a flat back in between each one. So first take a deep breath in, exhale, arch into that cow, and then inhale, flat back, exhale, come into that cat, rounding that back, head and neck relaxed. Release, inhaling, flat back, exhale, cow. Release, inhaling, exhale, cat. Release, inhaling, exhale, cow. Release, inhaling, exhale, cat. Release, inhaling, exhale, flat back. Now we're going to work on our hips a bit. So I want you to take your hands and move them to the left, still shoulder width apart. But if you drew a straight line from that left knee, it would go right in between those hands. Now, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right hip up, that right knee up. Sorry, not the hip, knee up. You're working that hip. And lower, inhaling. Exhale, bring the knee up. 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 Now the knee is up. I want you to rotate it around, coming forward, making a big circle at your own pace. You're lubricating that joint, that hip joint. It's a ball and socket joint. You're rolling. Just one more. And now back to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, move your hands over now to the right. So if you drew a straight line up from the right knee, it would go right between those two hands. Hands are still shoulder width apart. Eye on the shoulders, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left knee up. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up. Now continue to breathe, but roll that knee. Rotate that hip at your own pace, coming forward and making a big circle. Intentional movement. One more. And then bring the knee back down to the mat. Bring the hands back in where you started, underneath the shoulders, nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to do a few more cat-cow stretches. So inhale, we're going to move, breathing into it again. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cow. One more each way. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, slide the hands down. Plant the toes on the floor behind you and bring those feet up. Hip width apart, we're going to come into that downward facing dog. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen, and breathe. Walk the dog if you're not modifying on your knees. Keeping the toes on the floor, bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. Feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. Breathing with those abs in tight throughout. And push both heels down. Now lower the hips enough to slide both feet up to the front of the mat where you started into Ardha Uttanasana. Modifying if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe. Fingertips on the mat beside the feet or modifying. You can lower the palms all the way down if you choose. Listening to your body. Breathe. Now release the hold. And you may round up one vertebra at a time as we did in the warm-up, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back. You can also bend the knees as you come up if you choose, but flatten the back and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower those arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, and let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Breathing. And straighten those arms again for full range of motion. Now let's get down to the mat, hopefully without using your hands for support, but listen to your body and do what works for you. Actually, keep working on the hips a little bit here. And let's have one knee on top of the other. My left foot is sticking out on the right side of my body. My right foot is sticking out on the left side of my body. And just try to match your knees up as best you can. If you have any kind of knee issues or hip issues that don't allow you to do this, then you can just sit cross-legged. You can sit half lotus or full lotus if you want also. But nice and tall. I'm going to have my hands on my toes first and really work on straightening my spine, keeping my back as long and tall as possible, shoulders back and down. And I'm going to place my fingertips in front of me, shoulder width apart on the mat or on the carpet actually in front of me. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and walk forward if you can. Just even if you can't come very far or any at all, just go to your limit and hold it. Breathe. This is a nice hip opener. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Now you can either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look at those knees and change. Whichever was on top, put on the bottom, and on the bottom, put on the top. If you're sitting cross-legged, just switch up to whichever was in front, put in back or whatever. You can sit nice and tall. I'm going to have my hands on my toes. Again, my left toes are on the right side of my body and my right toes are on the left side of my body. Nice and tall, really focusing on straightening my back, keeping my abs in nice and tight, and breathing. Now I'm going to place my fingertips on the surface before me. My fingers and hands are shoulder width apart. I'm trying to keep my back as long and flat as possible. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and walk forward as best you can. Just go to your limit and hold it. Breathing. Even if you don't feel like you're coming very far, but try to keep that back as long and flat as possible. Really try to bend at the hips if you can. Now either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. We're going to add a little balance here on our rear ends. So see if you can balance, hugging those knees into the chest. Balance on those sits bones a bit. You can come up to the resting position. I'll kind of turn to an angle here a little bit so you can see it. Resting position are the calves parallel to the form, pretty much to each other. Feet are just relaxed, hands on the lower thighs, right by the knees. You may hold it here breathing or straighten those legs. And you may hold it here breathing or bring the hands to the calves or the ankles. And you may hold it here breathing or open those legs. Come to the front now again. And you may hold it here breathing or release the hold. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point and flex. Relax the feet, bring the legs in, inhaling. Exhale, resting position. Now you may hold it here again or straighten those legs. Turn to the side again, a little bit to the side. You may hold it here, breathing, or you may come into that full boat posture with the arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and point and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, feet on the mat, and hug those knees into your chest with your arms. Nice and tall. Try to keep that back as nice and tall and straight as possible. Then straighten those legs out into seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold with the hands. Just relax the hands on the thighs. Keep that back nice and straight though. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. One vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. And as the head and shoulders reach the mat, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up. Now remember, if you have back issues, then you want to bend your knees and then straighten those legs up, perpendicular to the floor, the surface below you. So listen to your body and do what works for you. But you want that lower back against the floor as best you can, the shoulders on the floor. You want those legs as straight as possible. Point the toes and flex the feet. You want those abs sucked in towards the spinal column too. Circle those feet, great big circles, purposeful circles, lubricating those ankles. So important to lubricate our joints as we get older, particularly, but all the time. And then change direction and try to do about the same number of circles in this direction as you did with the other. Then point the toes again and flex the feet. Relax the feet, open those legs. Place your hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward. Keeping that lower back against the mat as best you can, those abs sucked in towards the spinal column and the shoulders resting on the surface below you. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles, but keep everything else the same. Breathing, keep that pressure on those open legs. Breathing. Point those toes and feel the muscles. Flex the feet and feel those muscles. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Bend the knees. Hug those knees into your chest with your arms. Full wind, releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight. We're going to do some full pelvic twists before we relax. So hug those knees into the chest. Keep them high into the chest, the thighs as close to the chest as possible. Release the hold and place the arms in the T position, palms down. Lower back is against that floor, abs always in tight, shoulders always on the floor. Lower those knees over on the right, looking at the opposite hand if you can. The modification is just looking straight up. And then keeping the knees high, roll the back against the floor and taking the same distance and on the left side, looking at the opposite hand. And at your own pace, go from side to side. Whatever you do on one side of your body, try to do the same on the other so your body is balanced as best you can. And move slowly in yoga so that you're really using those muscles and not momentum. Modify if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe. And if you want a little more when you're in the center, straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, flex the feet, keep the legs straight and the feet flexed, and slowly lower those legs down on the right side of your body, as close to the floor and the right hand as possible. Looking at the opposite hand just like before, and then in a slow, fluid motion, bring those straight legs up and slowly lower them in the same manner on the left side of your body, looking at the right side. And go at your own pace, always checking your posture, always breathing. Remember to breathe. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And then come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees. And lower the feet to the floor, allowing the knees just to open. Let gravity help pull them down. Then bring the arms down closer to your sides with palms up, fingers naturally curled up, shoulders resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener or butterfly posture. Now prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can just slide the feet on the floor, the heels on the floor, until your legs are straight, and let the feet just flop out to the sides. And you'll be in that corpse posture. But if you want a little more, excuse me, if you want a little more, bring those legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes, they're nice and straight. Flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, bend those knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then just exhale in that corpse posture. Take another deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And again, exhale and just relax your body. Continue to breathe on your own. And soon we'll take another deep breath in together. And when we exhale, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything in our bodies we can as we exhale, including doing the line with our face and our necks. So let's take that deep breath in together now. Exhale and tighten. And release.
and just relax down into the surface below you. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets to make sure your body is nice and warm. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Whatever you need to do to be able to fully relax, go ahead and do that now. Close those eyes if they're not already closed. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in that safe place. We'll move through your body and allow you to consciously release your joints and relax your muscles just a little bit more. So begin with the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. And as you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows as you relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Now focus on the shoulders. Relax those shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles, release the joints, allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up your legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins as you relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. And now relax those glutes. Allow those glutes to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be in your safe place. Continue to move up your body now. Relax the muscles of the lower back as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those muscles. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. I don't ask you to do that often, but now just let them relax. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal column, moving up between the shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest. Relax the chest area, the sternum area, and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And again, focus on those shoulders, relaxing those shoulders even more, allowing them to sink deeper into the surface below you. Now focus on the neck. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Remembering to breathe. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks, nose, and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open, thinking healthy thoughts that make you happy. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and hopefully functioning as perfectly as possible. Breathe. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those knees up, hugging them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for your body. Nice and tall, hopefully. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when you started. Hope you got what you needed. And please unmute yourself so I can hear those awesome voices as I stop this recording. There we go.